What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, I've been really enjoying and diving deep into a game called Delta Force Hawk Ops. As you can see right here in the gameplay, this game is absolutely phenomenal. Basically, a hardcore Battlefield competitor. I mean, everything down to just what the game is about revolves around trying to get Battlefield players, 1010%. So, of course, if you're tired of the direction of Battlefield and you're really looking for a replacement, make sure you keep your eyes peeled for everything revolving around this game. Right now, it's only for PC and kind of a closed sort of alpha phase. I think they're going to open it up more towards the end. Don't mark my words on that one. I'm not completely sure. But it is coming to console later down the road as well. So, console players, don't think you're being neglected here. You are 110% going to get this experience as well. But yes, this game right here is absolutely phenomenal. Seriously, I had zero expectations for what this game was going to bring to the table. You know, it's been a long time since we had an actual, real Battlefield competitor. And this one just honestly knocked it out of the park. I mean, the alpha plays better than Battlefield 2042 did throughout every cycle it had. Through Battlefield 2042's betas, the full launches. Shoot, I would even take this game over Battlefield 2042 where it's at current date. Everything about Delta Force Hawk Ops feels like Battlefield, more so than what DICE is able to produce for their own community. It's kind of sad. But although I absolutely love this game right now, there is one serious problem that this title has, and I've seen a bunch of other content creators speak up about this, but I haven't heard anything back from the developers about this topic, and it kind of worries me, and it makes me a bit stressed about the future of what they're going to be doing within these servers, and that is how many bots, AI, are present in every single lobby. Now, at first, I didn't even recognize this. I'll be completely honest with you guys, until people openly have come out, and I've been scrolling through Reddit and social media and seeing what others have been saying. But this game is absolutely infested with AI bots. Now, you can kind of push around this by checking off the ranked feature. As you guys know, you can play ranked or unranked. Not really much of a difference. The biggest difference is that in unranked, it's way more bots. When I say it's a lot of bots, there is a lot of bots in unranked. And if you check off ranked, you're more likely to get a decently full lobby of real individual players, right? So that's the biggest difference between ranked and unranked. But at the end of the day, I don't think many people want to play with bots whatsoever in this game. And what really sucks is that you can't even tell that they're bots. They literally have names like any other player would have. They have Twitch TV names, YouTube names, or just names that are pretty common that you would actually legitimately see. They blend in so well. And as time has gone on, it almost seems like the bots are slowly yet surely improving. Now, you know, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't know, man. It almost seems like they are adapting to how players are playing in the live environment over the course of days, right? Every single day that goes by, it's almost like they're studying the actual player base and adapting accordingly on how they're playing, how they're rotating, so on and so forth, and the bots are becoming better and better and better over the course of time here. But again, they don't even put bot names out there or say it's AI. They just shuffle them into the mix. Now, I feel like a lot of very casual players will enjoy this. It will, of course, make it a lot easier for these individuals to get a lot of kills within these games, right? And on top of it, it's not showcasing that they are AI bots. So these people, these, you know, very casual players think they're actually stomping out real lobbies with the real people. You know what I'm saying? And of course, yeah, it might be an actual player shuffled into the mix that they might get along their feed there. But, you know, a 10 kill streak might realistically just be a 1 kill streak because you killed 9 bots and only 1 actual person. And again, for a lot of hyper casual players, this probably doesn't mean much, and they probably could care less. But I would say for any average, maybe a little below average, and anybody above that, will lose every bit of satisfaction when it comes to this game when they figure out that over half the people they are killing are bots. It just doesn't make it feel rewarding or fun. And that has nothing to do with Delta Force Hawk Ops. Like I said, this game is phenomenal. It is an absolute blast, and it's way better than what Battlefield is in its current spot, its current state. But again, all the satisfaction of playing a PvP game, a PvP shooter, goes out the window when you figure out that over half the people you're killing are bots hidden under real names. You know what I'm saying? The reason why a lot of people hop into these online experiences is because they actually want to verse real people. Why else would you play an online game, right? If you didn't want to do that, you would go into a private match, load it up with bots, and play it that way, if you really wanted that style of experience. But if you're going into an open public lobby, you more than likely want to actually, maybe not compete, but you want to get the satisfaction of versing other real people out there. That is the fun of online gaming. And to hide bots, not tell anybody about bots, and leave it to the community to figure it out, and then still not address the bots, it's very worrying, because I don't want to see this game take that direction. And with all honesty, there's absolutely no reason for bots to be within this game, you would think, right? I mean, if we're going to be realistic here, this alpha is probably packed with players. There are so many Battlefield players who are looking for an escape right now, and this game comes out, you best believe this game is filled to the brim with people playing it. So why can't we just get full packed lobbies with actual players? Now, I will throw in a little counter argument here, because I did discuss this during the live streams that we host over on my Twitch channel. Of course, if you guys want to check out those streams where we play games like X-Defiant, we play Delta Force still as well, all those different types of games. You guys can find a link to my Twitch channel down in the description of this video. We usually go live around 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time. But we're having a little bit of a discussion over there. And, we kind of formulated a good point. What if the reason there's so many, AI bots within these games or, matches is because they're trying to reduce the server load, the stress on the servers. Maybe the servers, since we are in an early alpha state, right? So, I will admit, between the netcode and the hit reg and all that stuff, it's rough. It's very, very, very rough at times. So, but it's to be expected. We're in an alpha state right now. But I'm wondering if it will be a lot worse right now if half the lobby wasn't packed with bots, not actual players with real internet connections, trying to join into your lobby. It's just bots, right? It doesn't take any stress really on the server to really, pack it up, fill it with AI compared to actual players that they have to cycle on through there. So I'm wondering if they did this on purpose, and it would be helpful if they could come out and be open about this, right? And again, I'm not trying to be hateful or anything, but seriously, it doesn't take that much. I guess I'm getting a little spoiled by the X-Defiant developers having them literally discuss every fine detail of the game. But something like AI bots, I don't think is really a reason to not discuss, right? It's not really anything controversial. It's not really talking about like skill-based matchmaking where you have two sides completely split. No, it's like, I feel like the mass majority of players are completely fine with bots being removed, if not, having a very small portion, maybe like a sprinkle of bots, if it's really that hard to fill a lobby. But I'm pretty positive the mass majority of people are perfectly fine with getting them out of the freaking experience and back in those lobbies again with real players. I don't think anybody's really against that. So coming out and being open with the community, I don't think would be a bad move here. I think that would be their best move, because then they could address what's going on here. And if that is the problem, if they're trying to make sure the server load is reduced and, people can have smoother experiences, that's why we have AI bots, flooding into the lobbies. I think the community would be a lot more accepting. I don't think there'll be any problems. I think people will be like, oh, okay, we're in early alpha. We're already having some, problems with the netcode and all that stuff. They want to pack up the servers with bots to make it a little bit better on us. So be it, We'll test it out in the beta, and then when the full launch comes, we'll see if we can get further than this. But in the alpha, we're fine. We're good to go. Just, like I said, be open. Tell us about this. Let us know, because right now it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. It just seems like the only reason they want to do that is because they want to put bots in the game, maybe to make players feel like they're a little better than they are. Like I said, the super duper 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 casual finesse, because again, got to be honest here, again, a lot of these super duper 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 casuals I talk about, the ones who are protected by skill-based matchmaking all the time, they don't mind opening up their wallets and spending a lot of cash in these games. Sometimes the best thing to do is, once again, protect them, right? That's why we have the thick skill-based matchmaking within COD to keep those players in the game. And same thing with Delta Force here. They might not have the matchmaking, but a bunch of AI bots is definitely going to inflate the ego of a lot of individuals, especially when they have a bunch of Twitch TV names and all this stuff out there. These very casual players are going to, just feel like they're absolutely stomping out, and they don't mind. But for the mass majority of players out there, like I said, it doesn't feel satisfying. You don't feel any reward. You don't feel anything, honestly, out of that experience when you finally understand and learn that there's bots within the mix. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, go down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this overall topic. Do you guys enjoy AI bots being within the lobbies, or do you hate it? And honestly, I do believe that the developers can handle it better. They need to be open, communicate, and this problem could be resolved instantly just with a tad bit of knowledge, right? Like I said, if the community just simply knew that the bots are here to make the servers, less stressed, bam, done, solved. People won't even care about the bots. But right now, it just feels, like I said, it feels like it's on purpose almost, and it's very awkward in a lot of the gunfights knowing that these bots are in the mix. And I guess a step in the right direction would be just simply labeling them as actual bots on the scoreboard. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 morning Eastern time. And also, last but not least, if you guys want to check out any of my live streams, I will be live today between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time over on Twitch. By all means, if you guys want to check it out, I have a link to that down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.